Indeed. Why? What's wrong with you? Is fun illegal in Georgia or something? Like you just have to, like this daily quota of penance or something? Fury, that's the dog, right? I know she like just jumps on people and then they die. That seems to be her whole shtick. That's fair. Honestly, I'd much rather watch it than play it. So, just like how I like shoutcasting, but I don't want to play it. Maybe that's what I should do for like tomorrow. Pure shoutcasting day. The problem with that is that solo shoutcasting for a whole day fucks through the throat. And I don't want to mess with it before the actual weekend gig. Okay, I'm clicking. I'm clicking. We're going. Maybe. You know what? No. We'll practice still. What the hell is this? It's another event shop? Jesus. Or is this the old one and they're trying to... What? You know, it doesn't matter. Let's go. That guy still plays this game? He really is the world's greatest player, esports player. He can tolerate this game for like a decade or however long he's been doing it. He's got to be pretty old now for like an esports person. Sure, we can play this. I mean, that's pretty old for like esports stuff, isn't it? Bad champion. I don't care. Mechanic gift at this point. What's factor? Well, I mean, this one's probably been playing this game for like a third of his life, so it's just going to be inherent in the familiarity that people who haven't been playing as long can't match. It's kind of like how that's an asset for casting. I don't really play this game anymore, but I just have an inherent familiarity because I played it for so long that I can talk about stuff.
By my will, this shall be finished.
Bum 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 bum. I'm gonna try a different rune set. Just kidding. Da-da, da-da, da-da-da-da-da. I conquer. It's probably fine now with new Jarvan, but I don't want to mess with things too much. It wasn't good on old Jarvan. I can see it working now, though. Oh yeah, shit! I gotta bring up the YouTube chat. Not even. I mean, it's open technically. It's not in a spot. Okay, there we go. All right, I don't know if anyone's there on YouTube, but I can see you talking now. Because I'm dual streaming. So many games that I'd rather be playing. Like every single song that's come on has just made me think of, well, I mean, the game it's from, and I'd rather be playing that instead of this. I really would like to go back and finish Baldur's Gate 2 at some point. But I also need to finish Baldur's Gate 3 at some point. Oddly, in my playthrough, I got further in Baldur's Gate 2 than I did in Baldur's Gate 3. As far as I can tell. I don't know how long Baldur's Gate 3 is, but as far as I can tell, it's a very long game. I mean, I already know, I know what I needed to do. Or I knew what I needed to do on Baldur's Gate 2 because I've already beaten it. So, I mean, like, it was progress kind of thing. But, whereas Baldur's Gate, they just give you a shit ton of things to do all the time. Yeah, their team's like all physical damage, basically. I mean, there's a good amount of true damage mixed in, but... Is 8 nominations good? I assume it is, but... Oh, it's the gaming award. Like, that's the big one, right? The one that people pretend to care about. When is that? Like this month or something? I keep seeing that acronym. So November 7th. What won last year? Was last year Elden Ring? Or was that the year before? Elden Ring was 2022, right? It must have been Elden Ring. Oh yeah, this is the song. It turns out the person who sings this, the singer, is like some sort of weird conservative piece of shit. She got kicked out of some convention, something, or showing up like they uninvited her. I don't know. Anyway, what am I doing? I'm jungler, right?
30 seconds
Not like standard conservative, like hyper conservative, like hateful bigot kind of thing. I think this is the... Yeah, I think it was this person. He's the one that did Dragon Song and, whatever the song is called. Well, maybe you just shouldn't like bigoted trash. Then there'll be no problem. What the fuck am I doing?
Righteous retribution.
Might go.
I love a challenge.
Oh, tiny thing. There we go. Alright.
Ours is but to do and die.
First blast. Let's mix it up. Did it not hit the guy on the outside or just do no damage? I just did no damage.
Righteous retribution.
Be one of those games. It hasn't died yet, though. Yet. What's wandering all the way over there? I think I killed.
For my father, the king.
If I'd done it the other way around, I probably could have got him. Anyway, flash for flash, I guess. Ba-da-da-da-da. Not much else I can do here. But just back. So what are we doing again on this character? Crap.
Protect the faithful.
It's a very naive statement, Lightfellow. You know hard counters don't matter and it's solo kill.
Best when we are dead. Purge the unjust.
Oh, you expect? I see what you mean. You expect that person to die.
Dares
I see.
defy my will.
Is this warded? kind of works. I'm gonna just go heal your shit. Maybe?
Now and forever.
This is all gone? Fuck. We know for a fact that that's not warded. Because it's not. Good thing I stuck around. I want to kill that guy, but I don't.
Find me greater.
Must do that. Master Yi's in the area. Okay. I see a new Tekken character. Which one? The whatever her name is. The Mishima. Dana. Oh, so hello, Rattle Skull. First person to use YouTube chat today.
Righteous retribution.
Secured that one. Go away. Get off. He killed that again. He's gonna back off.
Stand with me,
Point chasing here any further. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, let's just do an old school roamy thing, which is kind of neat to see.
No quarter for the wicked.
I do want to try and grab Dragon when I can. I think it's a pretty viable option. Like, man, I gotta clear this out.
For my father, the king.
Then again, I'm almost certain. Well, not almost certain, but I feel I get the impression I can sneak this.
Topple their forces. Protect the faithful.
The old Jarvan Dragon sneak, apparently.
Ours is what to do and die. I love a challenge. Cha! Cha! Cha!
Is he trying to do that?
Don't
Huh.
rest when we are dead.
I mean, I can rotate.
An enemy has been slain.
Purge the other.
So doing all the work? Yeah.
Righteous retribution. Ours is but to do and die.
Look, I don't want to force anything too hard that I don't have to. So. Fine. You're okay, you're just backing off. I can save my thing. We'll just dunk it down. Okay. We took all, he took my blue, we took all his objectives.
Killing spree.
Whoops. Oh, nice! I got the second hit off. All right. Oh, there's more chat in the other chat. Hold on, I'll be caught up with you guys in just a second here. Burp, burp. I'll go grab this and then back and burp. Buy some stuff. This. My pink ward. Okay, we're gonna go buy this and don't really want to wait around. Well, actually, hold on a second. Right, they were like all physical damage, mostly auto attackers. I may as well just grab this. I'll get that over. Wait, what's the pink? Nah. I really would like a pink ward. It's actually a little bit annoying. You just swept that out, but. In a minute. Does that show vision? I'm not sure which thing you're referring to, Chris, but... This pinging nonsense? I remember that. We just took it. I feel like this is not warded, if I had to guess. Oh, also, he's all the way up there, so... Hang on. Unless you guys all die somewhere? That is fine. Dragon number 2. Lazy smite. Alright, it's 2 dragons for us. Well, I mean, competency is relative. You know, the Vex might be fighting a complete idiot. Not to say they're doing poor, I don't know. Alright. Big preemptive, get the fuck out flash. Is Master Yi like stealing my jungle again while I'm doing other things? Yeah, he likes my buffs more than he likes his own neutral objectives. I guess these Master Yi things I hope it pays off for him. Hey, I got it. Nice.
Today is a good day to die. Find me greater foes.
Keep giving ground until one day there's no ground left to give. Bye.
Stand with me, brothers and sisters.
I'll help you with that. Honestly, I probably should have stuck with them. Because then we could have gone. I don't know if they're going to get that anymore. Yeah, I probably could have taken the hit if I just stuck with them.
No quarter for the wicked.
Do I have to? Might have to. Lifesteal on that. At the very least I can hold this. Like I could trade, but that's really worth it. Like I'm not putting a kill on their AD carry.
Who dares defy my
I'm gonna go back here. I got a good amount of time on that, so okay, let's go ahead and grab that. I don't actually. Okay, let's go ahead and get this then, I guess. I would really like a pink ward. All possible. We'll still have enough time to drop this after dragon. Worst case scenario, just chuck it down somewhere. I'm gonna chuck it down somewhere. If I can get this really quick, this will come back and it's worth it.
Find me greater foes.
I'll be right under the nose.
Like, it might seem like a bit overkill in terms of what I did there, but like... I don't want her using her ult, right? Kind of running out of time on that, but... As long as I can make it into lane, unless I can put it down. Well, I mean, technically I can put it down anyway. Yeah.
Stand with me, brothers and sisters. No quarter for the wicked.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Unfortunately, I have to put it down, so.
For my father, the king.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Alright, best of both worlds. Bit of a risk leaving them alone to sort of do that, but they are still pushing in. What are they doing?
Has been slain.
Make sure they get out, that's fine. Mm-hmm.
We shall rest when we are dead.
Press R, what? You're casting for a tournament?
Dares defy my will.
Oh, see it? I don't actually know. I think it's probably going to be on the Gaming Stadium channel, but I don't know specifically.
Ours is but to do
I don't think it's the right part of the song, but I can't really hear it because it's really quiet. You want to go for it? Oh, you want to go for it? Didn't like want to steal your kill or anything, but you know it's getting a little bit close, and it's a Malawi, so I'll be careful with those sorts of things. Like, yeah, it's this weekend, so it's like a ways off. I don't have all the details yet. I'll probably post about it on Twitter or something. I think that it's allegedly affiliated with MSI or something. I honestly have no idea what's going on with the league scene and who does what and points and something. So the only thing I know is that the name MSI is attached to it.
righteous retribution.
The fuck is this?
Brothers and sisters.
Honestly, we could do this.
Has been slain.
Smite is 1,000. Oh, I just couldn't remember how much damage Smite can deal there.
No quarter for the wicked.
All right. I don't know. I'd have to look at the Twitter post. Not the Twitter post, but the DM.
Protect the faithful.
Yeah. Pushing on those damages, I thought. That said, we should probably win this. Right? Chase that AD carry down. All that true damage. Mitigate it with health. Oh hey, that was my first death.
Rest when we are dead.
Self counter? What?
Who dares defy my will?
Well, I mean, I was standing by an area surrounded by walls anyway. Do you think there's a universe in which I come out of that exchange alive? Feel secured. Alright, well, this is the start to the day, I guess. Alright, I'm done now, right? It's the only game I gotta play today. We're good? Right, you're almost. Honor thy support. So, I took literally every single neutral objective in the game, ganked for every lane, had a wondrous scoreline, participated in basically taking of all towers.
It is only human
Not all,
to
most of
commit
them.
a sin.
Still only get an A. What is it, because I didn't put out enough wards? Is that what you're penalizing me for again? I mean, I can't kill everyone and take all neutral objectives simultaneously, unless they happen to fight around me. Anyway, more importantly, Devil Dog. Thank you very much for the 45 months at Tier 2. Very much appreciated again. I know we haven't talked whiskey in a while, but I'm going to be hanging out in a couple weeks with someone at their place. And, you know, because they've collected a bunch of whiskeys. And so we're going to Sample is stock. I'd like to contribute something myself, but I don't have money to buy whiskey. There's some like relatively full bottles I could probably take. Actually, yeah. You I think you specifically said you bought Ardbeg Weigdal a few years ago, right? He's got that one, so I don't know if he's got cigars, but he makes his own hot sauce. I think this is someone. What is this person's name? Familiar. He was a viewer from a long ass time ago, maybe. Very peaty, yeah. Yeah, I think everything from Ardbeg is pretty peaty. Just the kind of Weigdal, I'm pretty sure of all the whiskeys that are reasonably available. Like you go to a liquor store and somewhere in the city find it not too difficulty. That's not like $1 trillion. I think about that kind of. Basically, any commonly available whiskey, I'm pretty sure Ardbeg Weigdal is the one I've wanted to try the most. So that's going to be quite nice. Wait League? Why does the League have to wait? Does it outpace you? Are you running after it currently? Also, hello. So, that was game number 1. I do. That's specifically that's one of the few I've actually gone on. Well, did I buy it or did I get it gifted? Did I ask for it as a present? No, I bought that one for New Year's, like 2 years ago or something. Almost 3 years ago now, because yeah, it's almost 2014. I think I still have a little bit in the cabinet. It's either completely gone or there's like a tiny bit of that left. It is, so far, I think, my favorite non-peated whiskey. Good old Redbreast 12. Did I get a drink? Alright, anyway. Okay, so like I said, today's just not about playing. Verse 27. That sounds nice. I don't think I've ever had a whiskey that old. As far as I'm aware. Because it's too expensive. But maybe one day. That's why I'm counting on you guys becoming the, like I said earlier, the premier Project L information destination. And then like, your whole company's just flush with cash and you can afford to just throw tons of it at people doing narration. It's like $1,000 a video. It doesn't matter because you got millions of viewers. And then I'll go out and buy Redbreast 27. I can just get whatever the fuck whiskeys I want whenever I want. And then I'll pivot my YouTube channel into a whiskey review channel. All coming together. What was I doing? Oh, right. Like I said, today is not purely about just playing League. I'll be playing more games, rest assured. But I also want to do some review. I also might want to do some commentary, and I might also want to just look at spectate some games, which would invariably just mix in some commentary, but yeah, the problem is it's just really expensive to have a channel like that because every video you're spending like $100 on just buying a whiskey to sample. There's one. There's a couple. There's I guess they have a couple channels, but there's one channel, the Whiskey Vault. They got the right idea. They just get people to send them in whiskeys, and then they try them. Or they've tried them before, but they'll like review them, kind of thing. Am I getting wasted on stream? I'm fine with that. Tax write-up. You can only write so much off in terms of taxes. Also, if you don't make enough money, tax write-offs don't mean anything. Because the government goes, it's like, you're too poor, you don't need to pay taxes. And then, so all this stuff that you would have been able to write taxes off on, like, they're not writing off into anything. Which one, what are you talking about, Manny? Which one's what? But yeah, also, so let's start off by doing a little bit of review. And by a little bit of review, I mean, let's look at, I want to take a quick look at, let's start off with, I'm going to look at the various regions, but let's look at LCS pick and ban rates. Also want to look at what the most recent patches are, because I don't know what they've done on them. Maybe I should look at the patches first, so I can, the context of what the pick and bans are makes a bit more sense. Let's look at that. LoL patches. I know there's nothing on screen yet, but there will be shortly, don't worry. In fact, just so it's a bit more, there's more, let's do it this way. Worlds? When is Worlds? The thing is, it's not relevant to what I'm doing because, well, it depends on the tournament, I guess. But I sincerely doubt it's being played on 13 point. It's probably going to be played on current patch. Open the bottle. Oh, Santo. Yeah, I think I've had Toki at some point. On the 19th? Oh, really? Like, of this month? Does that mean the tournament I'm casting is, like, 2 days and the day before Worlds? What do you guys... There isn't at the moment. I don't know any details yet. They'll send me details over the coming week. All I know is that it's happening this Saturday and Sunday. Actually, no, hold on a second. Hold on, let me find it. I might have a little bit of info on this. Yeah, all I know is 18th through 19th LoL tournament for MSI. Starts at 11 a.m., presumably Pacific. Then the tournaments run for anywhere between 5 to 7 hours, looks like. Wait, is the second day on the same day as Worlds? What the hell? I guess it depends on what time Worlds starts, because that seems like it would be something you wouldn't want to compete with as a tournament? I don't know. Coin flippy pretender? I have no idea what that means. Does this person play Samira or something? Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at this patch then. What's the deal with that? So nerfs to these characters. They are still nerfing Zeri? I remember them doing that like for a year after first introducing her. Yeah, sure, I can do that. Discrepancy in time zones. Well, that means it should be. Well, if the tournament starts 11 my time, that would be. Korea's what? 12 hours ahead of me? Probably more? But by then it would already be most likely the 20th. So technically, it's okay. I honestly don't really care that much. It's not my problem. Random Zalman. So okay, wait, what did they do? I don't care about the specifics on characters too much. Unless they're, you know, a super. I can refer back to these things. Also, I mean, this is not going to be the patch it's played on, so. Items are a bit more important though. Randuin's Omen total cost went down. Really? They needed to just deal with attack speed type things. Seeker's Arm Guard got better. Static Shiv got worse. ARAM adjustments. Yeah, that's what we're here for. Behavioral system. Okay, this doesn't matter. Alright, let's go to the next patch. So what did that say? Last month. All these guys got nerfed. These guys got buffed. Adjusted. Honestly, adjusted sounds more scary than nerfed. Bunch of garbage skins no one cares about. Well, I'm sure people care about them. But that doesn't matter. Systems are the important thing. I don't care about character specifics yet. Blighted Jewel. Nothing huge. No, like, major overhauls I'm seeing. Guide Slayer now applies before shields and lifesteal are calculated. What's going on here? Oh, they upped the lethality. Smit. Jungle adjustments. This could be important. We are updating Smite to make it more user-friendly. If your cursor is on top of a large arc monster or minion, it will smite that target just as always has. However, if your cursor isn't hovering over an allowed target, it will automatically cast target the closest epic monster within a... Oh, did they actually fix this fucking thing? This means dragons can still smite dragon. There's a Cho'Gath in the way simply by moving their cursor off to the side. I think it's valuable for timing to matter, but requiring precise aiming for smite is not something... Okay, so I don't know if it deals with all situations like this, but it looks like Smite is finally prioritizing... Or no, it's not prioritizing. It's almost like a weird workaround to the fact that it's prioritizing champions over major monsters. Because that is just monstrously stupid. That it would, like... Yeah, so I don't know if how much this has changed. It might still be really stupid, but it is just so mind-bogglingly stupid that Smite will prioritize champions over monsters. And the whole point is to smite fucking monsters. More damage when aimed at enemy champions and pets. Apparently meant to be slow with some minor damage attachments. Supposed to. Oh wow, they really gutted the damage versus champions and pets. Smite now has 350 units of target forgiveness against epic monsters. Means if your cursor is near the model but not on top of another valid target, will act as though we're targeting them. Okay, so you can still get blocked, but there's at least, like, a workaround to it. You just aim off to the side somewhere. It's a strange compromise. I don't know why it's done like that. But whatever. Who got broken again? What? Our goal with these changes are to trim some hard to appreciate or simply overpowered aspects of the avatar upgrades. For example, most players haven't noticed the epic monster damage reduction. Moss Stomper's tenacity made it too hard to disengage from enemy junglers, and Gust Walker's move speed made it too easy for junglers to cross the map quickly. We'll keep an eye on it. Okay. Primal Smite no longer take 20% less damage from monsters when 2 or more allies are nearby. Straight up remove that. You know, I'll check what these items are later. Well, no, it's probably important. Well, in a brush, gain 45% movement, bonus speed, decaying, blah, blah, blah. Killing a large monster increases effect to... Moss Stomper shield was lowered. Moss Stomper's tenacity and slow resist. Straight up got rid of it, okay. Attacks and spells. Any damage to it? No, attack spell super, okay. Camp health. Down clear times. Alright. Bunch of crap I don't care about. Rift Scuttler. Which means it needs to have an appropriate amount of health for its value. Its reward also needs to align better with our jungle camp, since our camps only scale in experience with Scuttler increase. What? XP. We've adjusted Scuttler's rewards to now scale more slowly. They nerfed Scuttler again? I mean, they probably buffed it up since I last looked, but... A lot of jungle stuff going on here, actually. Monster attack damage, champion clear health, blah blah blah. I don't think any of this actually really matters. Anti-poaching adjustment. Junglers should not feel the following changes, but they should be something laners will feel. Mathematic camps now have 20% more health for non-junglers, while junglers themselves won't notice a thing unless, of course, they don't buy a jungle item. This means that laners will have to rely on lane minions a bit more than they currently do, and junglers will find their camps poached less often than they currently do today. Jungle item bonus to non-epic blah, blah, large monster armor. Lane minion experience of junglers. Because we're enacting some protection for junglers to have their own camps available, we'll also be implementing some changes to decentivize junglers from poaching lane minions. And League is like really going down. I know it's been like this for many years, so it's probably going to seem weird that I'm making a distinction like this, but they're like really going down the road, and they of like, these people do this, and these people do this, and you cannot do this other thing. Like, you can. But like, does it tell you anywhere in game that stuff is like this? Like, I know this thing, and people who play it a lot would know these things, but someone coming in, just... How would they find this in sort of... Maybe it is in game, I don't actually know, but... It feels like it's a very... It's like a really... This kind of stuff really makes it seem like a very catered to experience, or a crafted experience, as opposed to just do whatever the fuck you want. Again, it's been like that for years, so maybe it's weird that I'm talking about this, but... Yelling at them? I meant aside from that, yeah. Like, it's this invisible stuff in the background, right? Like, it doesn't feel very transparent, which, I thought they were trying to, just as a general, like, blanket rule, move away from. But yeah, it just feels like there's this invisible guiding hand that's, like, telling you to do this and not this. Like, obviously, there needs to be a balance. There's some, you can't literally do whatever the fuck you want, but, like, you know. This really feels micromanaging. But everything to do with the jungle has felt like this for, I don't remember, like, at least, I want to say somewhere around, like, season 2 to 4, there was some, like I remember there was a shift in, like, moving towards this kind of dictated experience. Which is, again, not entirely true, because always to a degree there's been that. But you know what? I hope I'm conveying properly what I mean. Like, there was a significant shift towards this sort of thing. Old Fiora? No. That was you writing about that stupid Blade Waltz skill, wasn't it? Right, because that was your script. Yeah, that's what, step in the jungle and it's not a jungle, you die. Manny, that's the most amusing thing you've ever said. Old Tark. Man, both Tarks are so boring. Take it or leave it. You can have whichever Tark you want. Anyway, what was this all about? We're updating the catch-up experience rules from the minion penalty to match the monster penalty change from a few patches ago. Also marking... Hold on, let me read that again. Catch-up experience rules from the minion penalty to match the monster penalty change from a few patches ago. Also marking the 20-minute Baron spawn is the more obvious change in game state. It alleviates the jungle minion experience rules, as opposed to the less obvious 14-minute mark. While we're here, we've also fixed a bug that locked junglers into their current experience penalty whenever they finish their jungle item. Overall, these changes... Man, the more I read, honestly, this really... A lot of this feels like... It's the whole, what is it? I forget the order, but it's like swallowed the rat to catch the spider. You swallowed the fly. That whole thing, or like importing cane toads to deal with. What did they import cane toads to deal with? Some weevil or something, a beetle or something in Australia. But you know, like, it's basically, it feels like they're creating things to deal with problems instead of, like, just fixing the... It's just like this keep getting the more and more, like, layered problems on top of each other. You know what I mean? It just feels weirdly convoluted. Like, I get what's going on, because, again, I get this game, but coming back and reading this sort of stuff, it just feels like it's just layers getting... issues being, you know, covered up by layers of other issues. There's a very succinct way of phrasing this sort of thing. I just can't quite come up with what it is. You know what I mean? It just feels like there should be some sort of... It's getting to the point where maybe some sort of, like, fundamental overhaul is needed at its core, as opposed to just layering more garbage on top of other garbage. Like, one day, this has to all come crashing down. under its own weight. Like, this does not seem sustainable. Like, these systems on top of systems to fix other systems. And it's all going on in the background, and it's not like... It's not really a straightforward... I like complexity, don't get me wrong, but it just feels like shit's happening for the sake of shit's happening. You know what I mean? It's kind of like feature bloat, but not exactly. And it's a little bit like the concept of, you know, an MMO that's been around too long and there's too many systems. But it's not like that exactly, because they're not exactly new systems that are overriding the old ones because the game keeps progressing. It's more like it's the same game. So you don't know, something like an MMO. I don't know. I'll use my hand as a graph or something. So it's like the number of systems increase, but there's also more stuff, right? So it's kind of increasing upwards at an angle like that. But League doesn't go anywhere, so it just kind of feels like it's like a pile going up and up and up and up like that. I'm gonna take all the minions top. Was there a time you could do that? I don't remember that specifically. Anyway, let me finish reading this. Is a more obvious change in game that alleviates the jungle mini experience rules as opposed to the less obvious 14-minute mark. While we're here, we've also fixed a bug that locked junglers into their current experience penalty whenever they finished their jungle item. Overall, these changes amount to roughly 8% less minion experience than they give today for the early and mid-game. Experience penalty is disabled if you're 1.1 levels behind the game average. This changed to now 1.5 levels behind the game average. Minion experience received 47% in minute. Yeah, I hate stuff like this. It just like it's not arbitrary. It's there for a reason, obviously. Like they want to cater to a certain kind of experience, and the ideal is it functions in the background. You know, even people who don't know this stuff don't notice but benefit from it. But like, it's just hidden numbers. You know, it's like it just feels very inconsistent. Inconsistent is not the right, but it feels like there's an inconsistency to it. It's like it's just things are happening for the sake of happening. There are no class-specific items. Indefinite classes? I mean, are you saying if there were class-specific items and definite classes, they wouldn't need to do stuff like this? I feel like there has to be a more elegant solution than this. I guess maybe that's part of my issue with it, because none of this feels elegant. It feels cobbled together, like it's just a bunch of shit glued together, and it's... I guess it's functioning, but it really feels like it's a very precarious situation. Yeah, that's happening next season, I think, right? The Mythic thing? We don't intend to make the jungle itself any scarier, but we'd like to lower the power of early ganks a tad, because we can't really change the strength of lower level monster caps. We instead have to approach it from the angle of increasing the power of laners themselves. We're buffing up non-jungle starting items. These things are a tiny bit more power for whatever they do have after entering jungles. All champions may now only buy one Doran's item. Yeah, just, I don't know. Arbitrary shit like this. Is the idea no one should ever buy anything other than Adorans at the start? I don't know about now, but I know when there were, mainly when I played a lot, like, there was legitimate variety to what you could get at the beginning. Are you familiar? I'm not sure. I don't have any details on it. I was just told I'll be casting a thing this weekend. Oh, you mean like if they totally got rid of variety? I mean, that would certainly simplify things if you know tank echo or whatever, but I don't think that's the ideal solution. Just simplifying everything down. Good luck. Thank you. We'll see how it goes. It's a going system, so I don't think elegant solutions are really doable anymore. Not without it. Well, that's what I mean. I feel like at some point they just need a complete rebuild. This just, the more I read of patch notes coming into it, after having not looked at them for a while, it just feels like a house of cards. Much more so than I remember things being. One of these seasons or whatever, they're just going to have to bite the bullet and completely remake things, I'd imagine. This really doesn't feel sustainable. Because they talk about like these big major reworks they're doing every season or whatever, and I look at them and I'm like, feels more like you just added new shit on than anything, so. 14 health blast. How many pots could you actually... At one point, you could buy like a shit ton of pots and go into lane, couldn't you? And there were like... item starts that weren't necessarily common or well known, but worked still. Does anyone buy the the other potion? I don't think I've ever seen anyone buy it in the few times I've played recently. The Chaos Potion or whatever it's called. The one you can buy one of, and that's your only starting item. Not a refillable, no. The other one. I mean, it is refillable, but it's not the, not the common. Yeah, there we go, Corrupting Potion. Right. Does that thing still serve a purpose? Is sometimes in it. Okay, good to see that thing still being used. Okay, what is this? This is actually kind of a big patch. It looks like they did a lot. Snowballing. Actually, yeah, this is the first patch after the Worlds patch, right? So that makes sense. They're looking to actually change quite a bit. I gotta scroll back down now past all these shitty champions. I don't give a damn. Snowballing in League currently happens very quickly, which leads to a large amount of games feeling like they're being decided 15 minutes in. That's because they are being decided 15 minutes in, and they've been being. That's not the sentence. God, fuck, this game like just rots my brain. I can't speak anymore. And it's been that way since like the beginning of time. Granted, to varying degrees, and it's probably worse now than what I'm used to. But anyway, this doesn't allow players to experience a lot of the other fun aspects. The other fun aspects of League outside of the laning phase, like late-game teamfighting, objective contesting, and planning, satisfying item breakpoints, and macro play. That is why we have decided to remove the laning phase. See, that's the sensible patch there that I would introduce if I was head of Riot Games, but what do they actually say? This problem is more prevalent in high levels of play, but is still but it still happens more than we're comfortable with in all skill brackets. To address this, we're making adjustments to many of the systems in League that contribute to the issue of how quickly games are decided. Whether it's through gold not affecting rune outputs quite so much, shorter death timers allowing behind players to get back to the lane sooner, or dragons not offering as many stats for the winning team. These are all intended to create more time to play before a game feels decided. Our primary goal is to decelerate how quickly teams can snowball early leads so that everyone can access other fun parts of the mid to late game, which we believe should have a bigger role in deciding games. These changes will reduce the amount of games that are/feel doomed at the 15-minute and ultimately increase the quality of solo queue games as a result. Everything that they're about to do here, prediction, is going to be meaningless unless somehow the issue of one bottom lane always goes 0-10 by the 5-minute mark is addressed. If you can figure out how to fix that, that fixes everything. Everything else here is meaningless. But let's take a look. After I get caught up in chat. Back? Welcome back, Orgrim. Drakes currently offer a sizable amount of stats that the winning team generally gets access to. While contesting Drakes is valuable to the game in both solo queue and pro play, we believe there's room to reduce the amount of stats that the Dragon Slayer stacks give, and to give the souls to incentivize still taking them. We're not including Chemtech among these changes since power level of the Dragon Slayer stack and the soul is already in a reasonable state. Okay, so they're just nerfing all dragon buffs. Got it. This is funny to read. What, the patch notes I'm going over right now? Okay, so they buffed the soul, but nerfed the base stuff. Got it. The numbers don't really matter. Rift Herald. Rift Herald contributes plenty of snowballed game states due to the large number of gold on kill, the Empower Recall, and the Herald itself, solidifying leads, not to mention the Tower Plate gold it can potentially secure. We believe there's room to reduce the amount of reward that it gives, and we're targeting the local gold amount to limit the amount of gold the jungler receives, both when soloing it and when taking it with a teammate. Half the gold, got it. Baron is currently too reliable to take safely and too fast to burst down due to the increased damage and durability of the game. It's good old power creep. This gives the winning team access to a very decisive objective post-tournament. It increases its health, will prevent Baron from being bursted down quickly, making the objective more contestable for the other team. Death timer adjustment. As part of reducing overall snowballing, we'll be reducing early game death timers, as dying once in lane can be quite punishing today. Aside from the gold experience reward on kill, one's opponent can often get a minion advantage. Turret plates get closer to securing the first turret gold bonus, and then recall to get an item lead. Reducing the death timers is intended to reduce access to those post-kill rewards, since players will be getting back to lane sooner. So they can get back to lane sooner so they can die quicker? Alright. Honestly, I appreciate the idea here, because, you know, like, it's in the ideal world, the person doesn't die because they're completely outclassed and has no business playing League of Legends. But in reality, I honestly just see people getting back into the lane faster and dying faster. Turret plate. Okay, gold went down. Alright. Did Dota solve this stuff? I have no idea what Dota is doing or has done or what the deal with that game is in the slightest. Well, most of the changes we've talked about thus far. But incidentally, this kind of stuff, it's not like, this is just like how the game functions, right? It's not this sort of balance change feels more like it's the system. Like the system has changed a bit, right? Like you if you want to know, you get a rough sense of how long it's going to take you to come back. Like this is very basic. Whereas if you compare it to something like this stuff with the jungler things and the minion damage, or the minion experience after 1.5 levels average down compared to everyone else, and like at the 20-minute mark, blah blah blah, you know, stuff like this is weird and glued together garbage. This is just more like some numbers were adjusted. Snowballing is much less an issue in Dota. Really? My perception of Dota has always been like it's super snowball heavy, but you know, I don't know. Well, most of the changes we've talked about thus far target gold access. These adjustments target how effective gold is in the rune system. The goal is to reduce snowballing by decreasing gold scaling through the rune system, as players already get plenty of power from items and experience leads, not to mention the ratios on these runes are more of a hidden power. Even though our main intention is to reduce snowballing, the secondary goal of these adjustments is to reduce the amount of damage in League. Our approach to these changes was to increase the base values of the runes so they are all reasonably impactful early game, but they have to start falling. Okay. Kind of like how it seemed like runes are supposed to be a long time ago. I guess something along the way with how it was interacting in the game has affected that. Because I always said, like, you take runes for the early game so you win lane and snowball, and then let the rest of the game kind of take over, but I guess they're going back to that kind of philosophy. Okay, a bunch of number changes that I don't care about. It's the idea that matters. Oh my god, ARAM adjustments. In year goes and say they became more strict with champions like bot always being range key and making the jungler role a mainstay. Well, we were just kind of talking about stuff like that. I'm not sure if you were earlier, but yeah, it just seems like since I last sort of looked at the stuff, yeah, League is like really hard coding what you can and can't do. Like it's just a couple steps short of what well, many were making a joke about you. If you step into the jungle as a non-joker, you die. Like it just feels like if you keep going that direction, it's not too many steps away from that. But I hated the fact that, like, yeah, the tying the jungler role to the jungle items specifically and all that stuff, it just feels like, I don't know. It's a very brute force solution to a, you know, something, a solution that should be a bit more clever. That always felt wrong on me, and that, I guess that was sort of not the start. But like, I guess it was with the start of something that heavy-handed. Because there was a time when, like, experience was just experience. Okay, what happened in this patch? Nerfs to Aurelion Soul. Never thought I'd see the day. Hecarim got buffed. So I thought Hecarim was already really good. Did they nerf some of his items? Well, actually, what happened to like the whole? What was the combo again? It was spear plus something was just like really stupid. Do you have chance to go? I mean, that's the thing about like auto battles like TFT. I do find them amusing in the short term, but they're just like by their nature, they're like, and by design, they're RNG, very RNG heavy, and I don't know. I can only play that kind of stuff for so long before I get tired. But yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Did they ever? Was that ever addressed? I don't remember what the deal was that made it silly, but. Damage from the addition of jungle pets. Oh, they up jungle monster health again. Hecarim lost a lot of power from the Gust Walker nerfs last patch, so we need to get some more pep into his gallop. We're aware that the new Yoma's Ghostblade build is taking off, which will increase his overall power level as players adopt it, but we want to focus on strengthening his identity as a fighter. With subsequently or substantially more base attack damage introduced in this patch, he'll be significantly stronger with a variety of fighter items like Iron Spike Whip and Sheen. Additionally, we're giving him more time to play around Spirit of Dread, meaning he won't be as reliant on upfront burst damage. That's actually a pretty significant buff. 4 or 5 seconds on Spirit of Dread. Doesn't look like much, but that seems pretty significant. So, I heard Cassante was... Well, I mean, I guess, Lightfall, you're talking about patch... whatever, like the Worlds patch, right? And this is post-Worlds patch, so... Wait, no. If he's popular on Worlds patch and they buffed him again, post-Worlds? Maybe that's because they nerfed some other stuff? Oh, did they change him in 13.0? I didn't even read that one. It doesn't matter. We'll come back to that. It's not going to make much sense. Hey, well, let's take a look at Morgana, though. The Morgana changes from last patch accomplished a lot with the goals we had, but didn't quite increase her power as much as we wanted in the mid lane and the jungle. They still want her in the jungle? After what they did to her? Adding some more base damage to her W, increasing its damage to monsters should help give these roles a small buff without affecting her as a support too much, as we feel she's in an appropriate power level in that role. This is taking longer than I expected. Enchanter proc damage changes. What's this all about? We're looking into bringing enchanters into parity after the recent Milio. I need to look up what the hell this character is. Milio. Passive changes to let their proc damage sources count as their own damage, but always stuff out there. Hullbreaker is performing exceptionally well on too many users at the moment, which means it's approaching dangerous territory. In this patch, we're looking to reduce its ability to stat check opponents by reducing the amount of armor and MR it gives, and this makes it too hard to stop a Hullbreaker split push in 1v1. Split push nerf. First strike. What is this thing? Is this new, or am I just not recognizing the icon? Hold on. With the client here, I can just look. What is it? Wait, the support thing? Champion when they're entering champion combat. First strike, they're causing you to deal. Wait, what the fuck? When did they bring this back? Or I mean, I remember there being a very old version of it that wasn't quite like this. Yeah, how long has this been back in the game? Because there was like an old one. Yeah, old ass Klepto. That's the one I'm thinking. Five gold and first striker, causing you to deal any extra damage against champions and grants numbers and bonus damage. Dealt gold. I forget what exactly it was, but yeah, there's some random rune swapping thing or something. I don't remember the exact deal. Okay, one sec, time out. Let me fix this here. I just have to pick something on my other monitors. Give me a second. Or check something. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That was flat. Let me window back. Desktop. There we go. Runes balanced around gangplank as being the ones using. But yeah, does anyone know when they introduced First Strike? How long has this been in the game? Patch notes. Added 11.23. Yeah, November 17, 2021. So almost 2022, but... Yeah, that one just must have... I mean, it makes total sense this would have bypassed me because I was absolutely not playing the game at the time. Kind of funny though, I would probably use this rune on a bunch of supports. Shit, hold on, timeout. Teamfight tactics, no. Hold on, I need to open up, Streamlabs, because I can't see who sent something. Streamlabs.com. Oh, hey, man, thank you very much for the $3. I'll try not to starve. $3, that'll buy me, a loaf of this. Actually, I'm eating potato bread right now. $3 American. That will almost buy another entire loaf. They're pretty big loaves, too, of this potato bread, and it's pretty good. So thank you very much. This potato bread sponsored by Minnie. Appreciate it. Get money for damage? Yeah. Play damage support. Easy. What do you think I do as a support? Sit back and do nothing? Fucking with the jungle again. Isn't jungler already like the most despised role in the game? Last patch made meaningful gains in lowering the jungler's power and how the game plays out, but unfortunately this also resulted in junglers having less fun in the role. There's that word again, fun. That said, we're looking to revert... That said, we're looking to revert or buff some of the things that were nerfed in 13.2. Our main goal here is to return safety to the jungle. While this means that junglers will have higher health pools when they gank, it's important that they feel like obtaining their primary source of income by farming camps is roughly the same as laners farming their waves. Speaking more broadly to our goals with how the changes from the last patch landed, we're happy that laners have relatively more stats in early game, and jungler tanks have fallback patterns to farming. The junglers spend a bit more time in their jungle between ganks, and the junglers have fewer role-specific strengths not tied to their champion kits. There's all this jungler companion crap. Ugh, my nose is itching. Heal on monster kills. 2% missing health. Whatever. What is this Worlds Clash that this is the thing that they're battle pass garbage, isn't it? None of the stuff after is important. So I think this is the one I just looked at here. So we're now on this patch now. Old Warwick? I don't remember what the hell the old Warwick is. Just like a shittier, boring, more boring version of the rework, isn't it? What's wrong with you? It's like Warwick's actually one of their better reworks, from what I can recall. Alright, what did they do this patch? Stuff. Nah, did a re-nerf Cassandra. I'm gonna read what they did to Cassandra. Not much else. Actually, Graves. Okay, so attack speed changes, blah 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 blah. This is all a bunch of base stat stuff. Taking a broad sweep across every champion that can reasonably be considered a mage, and notice that Many of them have weak-feeling basic attacks. While we don't expect most of these champs to feel as snappy as marksmen or to basic attacks as well as they do, or basic attacks, it's important that something they do hundreds of times per game feels good, even if it doesn't represent. Well, that's good because yeah, a lot of mages just feel shitty auto attacking things because they'll go like, oh, auto attack, and then like this projectile slowly shoots out. It's just awful. So that's good. It just took them a million years to finally address this. First, we're bringing basic attack wind-ups, this is how long, blah, 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 up to a new baseline with exceptions for champions who have innate basic attack replacements, hard to lay waste, or have a weapon that implies slow basic attacks, Mordekaiser's Mace. Mordekaiser's felt fine, weirdly, but what anyway. Second, we're bringing up missile speed to a new minimum as well, which would especially help with last-hitting minions. Trying to alleviate the desire to run attack speed shards on mages who don't have any inherent attack speed synergies within their kit. So modifying the level 1 attack speed, blah, 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 and inheriting attack speed growth. As many of these champions are already quite strong, we're limiting the magnitude of these changes to about 5% bonus attack speed at level 1, and we'll keep an eye out for any champions that become too strong as a result of these changes. I remember Anivia is like really bad, but maybe that addresses the issue. Remember Annie feels kind of shitty too? Missile speed is up, that's interesting. Missile speed up for Cassiopeia. I remember not liking her auto attack, but she just like last hits with her poison thing half the time anyway, right, I think? Alternate attack animations which would be used turns at a time for regular attacks and every time for critical attacks. Remember not really liking Oriana's auto attack either, or Rumble's actually for that matter. I remember that being one of the few annoying parts about him when I played the character. Actually, yeah, Singed wasn't my favorite for auto attacks either, given it was melee. I do remember that. Syndra, Talia, blah blah blah, Teemo. Vel'Koz actually has felt fine to me because he'd be like zap, right? So one of the few mages that were like I didn't mind playing because I think a good reason or a good chunk of it was because I didn't hate his auto attack animation. Oh yeah, Zillion's auto attack. That sucks. Well, one of the better autos among mages. Among mages. The key word there. Okay, that's enough looking at this shit. Let's go play a game. So the next thing we're going to do in between games is probably look at, like, pick ban rates and stuff. I don't everything have to do all this today. We have, you know, the whole week to do it, so... Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta fix it. I don't know. Not the right thing. Turn that off. Were ads playing again? For a while, it was the things were probably telling me when ads would start playing. Now it's just stopped telling me, so I don't know. Twitch broke something, or OBS is not keeping updated. I don't know. I mean, is there an update on OBS? Let me check. Check for updates. Oh, there is an update out. I'll do that for next stream. All keeps unlogging me, even though I always have to keep me signed in selected. It's getting annoying. It's doing you a favor, Green Scythe. Hey, Hope. You just missed like an hour of me reading over and complaining about patch notes. I kind of actually want to try out this new mastery thing. How much is it? It saves you like $700 or something, I think. Yeah, let's try it. I don't think I've ever used this, because I don't like the idea behind it, but I don't actually like... If I'm playing Morgana, I don't think I like the... Like, free boots is also nice, but it's kind of slow. By the 12-minute mark, I'd expect to already have boots. Of course, you know, if you kill stuff, yeah, but like, whatever. Biscuit delivery. Item haste. Uh... I don't know, which one do I want? I guess we'd swap between the two based on the character. Let me go ahead and do that. And... I want Scorch. I also want Mana Flow Band, I think. But I also want things like Gathering Storm. It's like, that's a lot of AP to get as a support. Okay, let's do that. And like, I expect myself to do a lot of damage late game, so. Force, adaptive force. So, we'll just call this support with damage test. There we go. Save. I mean, if I was more inclined to stick with baseline boots and ignore it from there, I'd want to get that more. But typically with my supports, I tend to upgrade the boots pretty quick. Because oftentimes I want mobile boots so I can just run around the map doing shit more quickly. Stop watching Morgana. Well, that's the thing. If I'm going to play support, I'm most likely to play Morgana. So that's why I'm actually getting this. Or it's probably the character I'm going to test on. If I don't play that, I'll just swap that out. New civs? I mean, do you have the game yet, or... Because it's out now, right? Only camera? It shouldn't. Unless there's some OBS bug, but like... Mic volume shouldn't change based on scene. None of the audio should. I don't think there's... There must be a... Actually, yeah, that's actually a good question. Is there a way to even change audio levels based on the scene you're on? Maybe? In any case, if I'm not as loud now, it's probably because I'm just mumbling about shit that doesn't matter. Whereas, like, with the patch note reading, I was just kind of getting annoyed. So I might have been a bit more animated. Alright, swap these things around. For some reason, did you turn the volume up? Like, did you put the volume slider up? Perhaps you had earwax in your ears and you picked it out. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. It is possible one is louder. I don't know. It's entirely possible OBS is fucking something up. Fuck, I got jungler. Maybe I just played Jungle Morgana. Wait, hold on a second. We don't know who our AD carry is playing. Okay. No playing Ezreal AD carry, just in case. We're gonna save you from yourself. Sure.
I am bound, but I will not break.
Yeah, why not? Well, I don't want Scorch anymore, if that's the case, right? Hello, Xiaoko. Good to see you here. What? Message has been pinned by Lightfellow. What's going on here? Man, I am so out of practice with whistling. I used to like whistle all the time. That's a bit of a struggle to hit these high notes. Yeah, like I gotta really just try to go for them. And again, I used to usually do it while I was streaming this crappy game, so it would give me, you know, something to distract me. Now I'm, playing something that actually, requires my concentration, so more often than not. I guess that's what happens. You don't play League as much anymore. It's cut short my musical activities. I don't sing, I don't whistle, and none of that stuff. It looks like alright. Die for that Oriana? Why is a robot in the pool? Feels like it's not a good idea. Morgana. I think Wendy purchased me that skin, which is why I have it. A very long time ago. But it was also, I think, the last skin purchased for me. Because it was in the last few years. Let's do this one. So I haven't played this in a long ass time. I remember several years ago, I think it was at this point, I decided to play this after having not played the game in a while, like Jungle Morgana, and I discovered it was actually a thing. And then shortly after I started playing it, Riot nerfed it, like I think within a couple weeks, sort of thing. Maybe it was even within the week.
Ancient magic lost.
Just kill it. You bastard. Who died already? What's the fuck? Oh, yeah, of course. Bottom line. Why'd they even ask that question? I probably have like super fucked up runes and masteries if I had to guess.
They stir in the dark below. Already.
So this seems to be going quite smoothly, this whole setup. You can't do both camps anymore, right? Like, I think they introduced something where they don't... It just makes it impossible, I think. Right, he's in the thing. He'll...
We have already.
What the fuck? What the... No. I guess I'll take this now. Is everyone on my team done dying yet? That'd be nice. You know. Maybe stop. Oh, you're... God damn it.
An ally has been slain.
Bottom lane is dying. Fuck was that flash?
We will curse this new world to rust.
Is he currently killing... Yeah, I should have gone for that. Shit. Whoa! This is a shit show. You're not gonna get any kills? Anyway, what am I buying again? I'll buy this plus this. Or whatever. Ah. I guess I might as well just clear this crap out. I think Morgana was okay at doing... I mean, she used to be okay pre-nerfs and stuff, I think. What the fuck is going on down here? Brute force it. Oh yeah, these. Yeah, I should probably not have like a pseudo support Rune Master. I don't know. Maybe this is fine.
Darkness, tears, and sadness. Tear open the heart.
Wow, is he gonna live through that shit? I think that's 2 people I've seen now to Pixel. I mean, you'll be back with it. I'm just gonna grab this shit. Sure, we'll just clear up this way. I will maybe potentially do a gank up there. Feels like this is really fast initially, and now not so much. As long as you guys sit there doing nothing, I'm content with that. Yeah, fuck it, let's do everything. I mean, I could go around this way. Ending? Did he just ward that? Oh. Can't ward there, okay. Uh-oh.
We feel
Mm-hmm.
it sustains
Backed off. Okay, that's fine. Renington died again, didn't he?
horned owl. Thy day has come. Tell me of thy pain.
Is it worth going back to spend my cash yet? Oh, it is. Hit the thing in front. Yeah, I guess we'll just grab this crap and then probably head back, buy some things. Cause I don't know. She gets kind of relatively healthy. Worst.
The truth will not be locked away. Enemy killing spree.
3 that side. I don't really have a pink ward. It kind of depends on. It'd be nice if the AD carry came here, because we're not like the world's fastest at this, but like. Or not the, you know, the other person. Alright, grab that at least. Okay, I'll get red and then actually back. Oh, I'm really close to that. It almost feels like I should just wait until I have that. What? Oh, did it literally... Man, another pixel-perfect failure. Anything about? What are all casting gigs about? It's a tournament. Casting a tournament. Mm-hmm. Oh. Earth's dead.
Ancient magic, lost, forgotten.
I died, but I can afford my thing, and Oriana should kill you. Alright, there we go. All planned. Now I can buy one of these. Yeah, they fucked around with all the jungle stuff.
Not the end for a true believer. The old magic will
For like, it looks like the last 3 patches.
into new and
Like,
beautiful forms.
everything takes longer. Oh, it takes too long. Doesn't take quite as long.
So prideful.
Mm-hmm.
A token of our power. Darkness.
Fuck. Eh. Because I could have done that, technically. Yeah, I should have done that. I forgot. I forgot I took that rune, so it's like I'm not super used to having that. As a jungler, do I still want this? As support, I take it. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna grab it. We'll keep the same playstyle, but. That was boring, but like I said, I didn't actually want to play jungler there. It just kind of shunted me into the role. So let's see if we can actually get support this time, so I can test out the new stuff. That's in the casting gig. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. It's been a while since I've done one. But, you know, I used to do them periodically, but... Oh, was that another change? Alright, let's try that again. No jungle, please. Give me sport. I'm a support. I'll have to fix this again, but we'll do that after we pick. Okay, 80 carry. I don't know what he's picking, so I don't want him picking Ezreal, so we're gonna go ahead and ban
But I get it.
again. And so you can't ping people's portraits anymore. If you ping them, only you can see them. What?
I am bound, but I will not break.
Getting locked out. That seems like the only sensible change I've heard all day here. They just remove all communication. No pings, no chat. Get rid of their crappy voice thing. Get rid of all graphics. And sounds. No, no text either. Being missing twice. Should tell them to shut the hell up and pay attention. Use their goddamn eyes. So 80 carry is not okay. It doesn't matter. What's just a black screen? You're a black screen? Quiet Blizzard, they might actually bring back HOTS. Who knows? Yeah, well, like I said, HOTS is the best MOBA. One ping per game. I could go with that. Another sensible change. Gonna make it a really important ping. It'll also do things like whatever you ping, everyone around it for like a 10-foot radius dies. Enemies and allies. It could work. It won't. But they could try. I probably still won't play Blizzard games even after if Microsoft. It's like pretty much guaranteed now. Wasn't the final roadblock removed of the merger?
I am bound, but I will not break.
Some challenge in the UK courts or something. It's so weird, like, seeing people on the internet, like, getting legitimately, like, excited and being gung-ho about a corporate merger. Like, regardless of whether or not you think it's a good idea or a bad idea or whatever, it's just, like, such a weird fucking thing for people to be, like, I don't know, cheerleading? These corporate giants would step on you like an insect and end your life if they were allowed to. Oh, did it actually already happen? And did Kotick get the boot? I kind of stopped paying attention to all that, so. And low elo ping must do damage because they ping so much. Do you know which game is the best-selling one this year? It's going to be something like sad, isn't it? So I don't know if I want to know.
Come, my dark sisters. May the old magics guide us to our summoner's rift. We feel the pain of all things. It sustains us.
Is that the... according to what metric? Well. Oh. That doesn't seem right. Yo, copies sold where? Like Steam data, or... Like, I know it's sold okay, but more than everything else doesn't seem accurate.
The true world swarms beneath our feet. In my dreams, I see a great horned owl.
I'll have to look into that.
Evil is
It seems like there's a couple things after I'm done streaming I have to look into here. Ow!
Shall transcend.
Well, we got him back. Got him back good.
I am the witch.
Damn, tried to split the defense.
Tell me of my enemy has been slain.
Take that. Support.
Tear open the hearts of men and drink deeply. An enemy has been slain.
You gotta stop getting hit by those. There's nothing I can do to prevent that.
Bliss comes only in a moment.
Oops. That's pretty funny.
Thy life had value. Thy how small art thou? An ally has been slain.
Let's say a dodge shit. Aw, man, really?
Darkness, tears, and sighs.
Damn it. I got one of those. I'm gonna leave very shortly here.
Wouldst thou condemn the world? As would
I want to get like one proc of my thing, and then I'll go. I should have left, so I'm like there to support him when like the actual shit goes up. But like,
upon all the world.
I could have got him there had I just saved stuff, but like, I mean, you're safe from the jungler for a little bit. You're probably just gonna have to wait a bit. Oh no, I gotta help you, I guess. There's a ward there. I shouldn't have walked into that brush.
Ancient magic. Lost. Forgotten.
Oh. Really? That clipped the edge of me. That sucked. I thought I was out of the range, but it does that weird thing graphically. Oh, well. I should have remembered. That's how this game works. Yeah, I'll take that.
Watch and listen. An enemy has been slain. Gods awaken.
Stop walking into those fucking things. Swear to God. If you get clipped by another... Has he like dodged a single nuke? No, he's literally like a nuke magnet. I think he's playing on a phone.
Ally has been slain.
It's really irritating to watch.
We have already. Thou must suffer more.
Shield him. It's like the one time he actually dodges the goddamn thing.
Light is nearly upon us.
Yeah. Okay.
To retake
Interesting.
the thrones of gods.
Got a little surprise for him.
These are the
Okay,
last
so Teemo's just here now, I guess. I'm not gonna like harass anyone in a while here. I would like to hit the tower just so I can get those stacks out of the way. There we go. Give me the money. Oh shit, I didn't see that minion in the background there. More people? Hmm. Yeah, I'll take that. I've done my job.
The end for a true believer. This land is so grievously.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here.
Fear is reverence. Reverence is power.
Leviathan, Leviathan. It'll be possible one day to have like global mega wait, what? She's talking about like internet, like online gaming in general?
A blanket of darkness follows me.
I mean, given technological progress, I'm sure, at some point. There'll be that and like things significantly more impressive than that. Die! Wow! Probably should just completely booked it instead of trying to like half-ass save that guy.
Of course, the faithful shall always fall. Torn from our thrones by jealous, frightened hands.
Mm-hmm. What do I do on here?
Thou condemn the world. Magic takes
Knock that down.
Watch and listen.
Da-da-da-da.
Awaken. I will be slain.
Oops. I didn't get my thing off.
The old magic cannot be back.
Sorry, can't help you.
Better to die than live in ignorance. These are the last days of man.
You better not, like, die.
Ancient lost, forgotten.
I probably could have gone for the kill there, but I was like, I just want to buy this.
The true world squirms beneath
Give items like in Dota? No, don't add any complexity to this game. It's not. Well, I don't know. Maybe if you add complexity like that to it, it'll drive more people off, and the player base will get better.
bend into new and beautiful forms. Double kill. To the taste of power. Tear open the hearts of
I need to stop standing there.
destroyed turret.
I can actually like. Oh.
Now we wait.
That was rather disappointing to witness. Like, well, I'm kind of screwed here, probably. So, you know, I'll make sure teammates get a kill out of this. Then they didn't. I need to get out of this game. I don't... There's too much skill on display here. I don't belong in this game. And that's what it is.
We feel the
Ah! Saved his ult for me. Whatever. If I flashed that, I probably could have lived. But I was like, would he have gotten away if I just flashed that? It's possible he might have just walked out. But he might have also just chased me. So I think if I was going to flash in, it was worth the attempt at least. But I really just kind of wanted to guarantee the kill for the teammates.
this land is so grievous.
Weird support things.
The gods whisper of betrayal by those who rise the sun.
Wow, wow, wow.
Night is nearly upon us.
Oh.
We will curse this new world to rust. Let the gods in! Has been slain. We have already won.
I'll just heal off this crap. That dragon was at literally 1 hit point.
Is
Yeah.
reverence.
Normally I'd back off and give you full gold or something. But
Gods.
Really? He just came straight at me. Okay.
They stir in the dark below.
Leave me some goddamn fruit, team. I'm gonna back for healing here. I'm out of wards too, anyway. There we go. I'll wait. Who knows? Maybe it'll end up on Keymailer or something, so I don't have to buy it. Spoilers, it won't. But then again, I don't know. What some of those sites do have a whole bunch of Age of Empires stuff on it. So, who knows? Maybe. I tried. Oh, shit. Tried to ward so they could see it. But... Mistake. It was also Hope's fault, because I started thinking about Age of Empires. A game I would like to be playing.
Blessings to you, my sovereign. Blind faith is the tool of monsters and fools. Our eyes are open.
I don't want.
We feel the pain of all things. It sustains us. Ancient magic and law has been forgotten.
Yeah, I should have shielded myself. Oh, fruit! Wait, did they take away the snare on that thing?
The old magic cannot be bound.
I can't shield you. No!
The true
I'm just gonna eat all the fruit around the map. All mine. Where are all our kills? Oh, I knew.
Wouldst thou condemn the world? As would I. These are the last days of man.
Well, dragon's up soon. Let's get some wards up.
A
Mm-hmm. Like everything gets focused on me, but that's fine. I think I have the least kill, despite the fact that I'm a damagey support, I still do have the least kill potential on the team. Oh, an awkward gold total, I can't quite afford that.
Death is not the end for a true believer. The coven of witches to retake the thrones of gods.
I think I'm just gonna start taking a bit of farm.
We will curse this new world to rot.
Whoa!
Show me everything. An ally has been slain. Watch and listen.
Possibly he might have like just, well, you know, I'm gonna,
Gods awaken.
oh, that's fine.
Shut down. A token of our power. We have already won.
Oh, lucky bastard. I'm gonna keep going. But I'm just gonna wander into some stuff.
I have seen my death. My soul.
There's nothing really going on at the moment. I need to get my items, so. Looks like that petered out. Alright. This game's probably not gonna last too much longer. I should probably think about what we're doing next. I think we're gonna go to the site and check like the pick ban rate stuff, I guess. The other thing we're trying to do here, aside from just re-familiarizing with the game in general. And then also at some point you need to take a look at the new characters, like the last 3 launches, and just kind of close.
A blanket of darkness follows me. What dost thou see? Evil is merely a word.
Jungle.
Hearts are black with sorrow. Has been slain. The coven has eyes everywhere.
Pink ward there, so this should be fine. Did they just put that down? They did. It's probably nice if someone took that out, you know? Just in case. Looks like I was fine. You're gonna eat those all yourself. Dragon's up in 12. Ow! And how? Other people other than me get aimed at, and I'm the one that gets shot.
They
He left a few this time.
Our radiant lords.
I'm out of wards, aren't I? Oh wow, he still had another one? I didn't know that. Did they give him more? I don't remember him having that many of those. I should actually look that up. I swear he used to have less. Well, so what am I even getting next on this character? I have all the things I need, right?
An enemy has been slain.
Amelia, like, actually like this character, or are you being sarcastic? I can't tell.
Faithful shall ever be spared.
Didn't he always used to have 3? Or something? Feels like the number is different. Stuck. You don't want to keep chasing? Okay.
The truth will not be locked away.
I don't think they would have come through here while I was not here, but...
Magic takes many forms. I am the witch. I am the truth. I am thy queen.
Surprise? He's got that shield thing, so I can't hit him. Oh, are there minions?
Darkness, tears, and sorrows. Killing spree. Tell me of thy pain. I feel it too.
Was it that long ago?
Night is nearly upon us.
Surprise for him.
Tear open the hearts of men. Sink deep.
But it like flashed into ult and maybe we get something, but like...
The true world squirms beneath our feet.
Ah, yeah. We got him all because... Oh, damn it. Got him. Beaten by supply.
Like things we paid in full. We will curse this new world to rot.
Okay, that I can't kill. I thought he would have been gone by now. Yeah, I think that's worth grabbing. can't alt tab out. Worst fate, can't alt tab out of League of Legends.
Blessings to you, my
No pink wards, but I do have this.
mankind is a weak and wounded creature.
I don't know about hanging around over there. It seems like a bad idea. You have your... I mean, it'll be back soon. Fucking Scuttlecrest, what the fuck? It turned the other direction because I looked at it.
A sad weakness of fate.
Got a little surprise.
Huh, I hit him.
Would not condemn the world.
It's someone. Vikram's on the wrong side of the world there.
Another mushroom.
A token of our power. I am with thee. Our hearts are black with sorrow.
More where that came from.
Oh, I couldn't even get my animation off. It'd be fine though. They went for everything on me and just, again, get death out of the whole thing. I don't know why they want to, like, kill me so badly. This reminds me of, like, Viewer Custom Day, when I was like, oh, yeah, let's kill Ponce, the tank, he's charging at us. No, this is just they're just being dumb.
For a true believer.
Is he full items yet? No, he's actually not.
Will not be locked away. Victory.
Alright. I'll take it. Also, definitely not these nuts. Hello. Jarvan support? Way back in Season 1. You were... Was that GG? Honor something. Everyone apparently liked me. Oh me. I guess they appreciated me just being the targeting dummy for the enemy team. I don't know. I guess I do position myself quite aggressively to, like, I don't want to say subconsciously bait. Cuz it's like I do invite people to attack me when it makes no sense for them to do it, so I'm giving them the opportunity, but it's almost like I just do it passively. You know what I mean? But for an enemy team to consistently, again, it's not even bait, but to consistently go for that, like, that much, like, that was a little bit, like, it was weird. Well. I'm tired. Game, like I was tired before I started streaming, but man, this game, you really feel streaming it for even a few hours. Definitely not like that backpack game where I streamed it for like 12 hours or whatever it was, and like, oh, I've been streaming for 12 hours. What's not AoE? Are you saying it is tiring to stream that game, or like you don't notice the time flying by? Okay, so next order of business, what we need to do. This seems like the kind of thing I could do off stream, but we're gonna do it on stream. Are you guys interested in professional pick ban rates? Yeah, you gotta say it loud to make it seem exciting. I'm just gonna bring up, how do we find that? So, like... There's a bunch of websites like this. I don't know, does anyone know, like, a good website for this? I think this is the one I go with normally. It looks like the one I use. Whenever I have, like, casting gigs and stuff. Oops. Where do we go? Let's see now. Yep, that's the one I'm on right now. I'm just trying to bring it up. Hold on a second. Incredibly mildly interested. That's all you need. That's perfect. It's more than this deserves. More than this game deserves. Where the hell is my webcam? I can't find my webcam. There it is. Well, I mean, this would have been over the course of the entire season, right? So, I don't know how indicative this is of... Well, I don't know. When did... Hold on a second. Spring split. This is not what I'm looking for. This is totally wrong. I mean, I just clicked on the website, and this is the first thing that came up. So what we need to be doing is going here and finding something slightly more accurate. So what we want to be looking at, what is the most recent thing? Championships or whatever? I guess clicking here will tell me like how like the date, right? So when is this, for example? Even this is a little ways back. But I mean, you know, close enough. Is the World Championships like currently ongoing, or? Oh, the finals is the 19th. I thought they were starting on the 19th. Okay. So let's look at, I don't know, the world's, this part. Okay, so yeah, that'll give us a good sample size then, presumably, this whole world's thing. The betting stats. Here we go. Zawardo. So I'm assuming red is ban rate and then blue, green is pick rate. Man, it is really clustered. What has the most variety? Are they like... Is this considered good or bad variety? This feels like pretty bad variety. Champion variety? I don't know. I don't. Off the top of my head, I can't compare it to previous seasons. Let's take a look at like rough role they fill. So kind of tanky, jumpy, and fighter guys. Rumble is kind of the odd one out here. Tanky, jump-in, fightery thing, although like I don't know, people always play this character, and then he has the swap mode thing, so maybe he's a little bit different. And then Orin is the tank, but at this point, yeah, these two, they're not even... So I'm not going to say these are all the same character, obviously, but... This feels like false variety here. With Rumble being, like, the most drastically different. Junglers, so oddly Vi and Jarvan fill very similar roles. Malka and Sejuani are the tanky things. Is that Rel? Rel is played in the jungle now? What the fuck? Lee Sin's always been around, and then everything below here doesn't matter. Did they buff Rumble? I mean, the thing they just nerfed in the last 3 patches? Oh, wait, this is probably win-loss, if I had to... Nah, yeah, actually... Yeah, so these are the bans. These are just picks, and this is showing the win-loss ratio, I'm guessing? Probably what it is. Mm-hmm. 80 carries, boring as always. Same shit, different pile. Mages? Weirdly, they're kind of like sort of similar. Like spatial denial mages. Like obviously they're not the same, but I can never even remember what the hell Nico does because it's so boring. Looks like the pick rate is maybe a little bit more spread out in mid, just kind of on glance. Even though this is the most picked character I've seen, so if you discount Orianna, it's a bit more spread out. I'm assuming this is just picked because a combination being good, but also like pairs of Zaya, who's popular right now. Really? Rentana's made it in. Yeah, like, I remember Nico's rough kit, but it's like, the specifics I never bother remembering, because I remember it seemed super boring and lackluster when they first released it. Very uninteresting, even for a mage. Alright. Now we get to write things down, so I can remember them. So this is World's Pick Ban Rates. So top, jungle, mid, bot, sport. Knocks up for half a second, so don't just run out of it. Barely remember what her ult is. I know there's like a big circle, but... Okay, so top, let's start with top. Picks. Sante. Jax. Renekton. Aatrox. Rumble. I guess we can include up to... Yeah, fuck it. Gnar. Ornn. Bans. At least a couple common bans in here. Wow, Rumble, okay, despite being super picked, he's also super banned. Rumble... Is he like the only banned top lane? No, okay, this view. Jax? Sante. So it's basically the same characters that are getting banned or picked. Interestingly. For the most part. Sante. The next one is... What's his face? What's that guy called again? His damn name. Silas. There you go. Silas, I think that's how it's spelled. And then Renekton. Is there anything just to add variety to this list here? Wukong is actually banned, but that's like 6 times. That could very easily be like a player-specific ban, but it also might be jungler, guys. I can't tell. Gonna leave that out. These just seem to be the common things. Poppy ban? Oh yeah, there's Poppy. But she's used like jungle or top. So I'm not sure which they're banning her as. Or what the intent is. I'm gonna create a different category down here. Flex ban. You know, flex pick / ban. So like, Poppy. I'm gonna add Silas here. There are a lot of these that I would personally consider flex pick bans, but are probably not in professional play, so I'm just not going to include them in that capacity. Anyway, let's start with jungle picks. We got Jarvan, Vi, Maokai, Sejuani, Rel. Yeah, I gotta look up Rel. What the hell did they do to Rel? Oh, there's Wukong, yeah, so he's being played more jungle, it looks like. Is that how you spell Rel? I feel like I'm spelling it wrong. Wasn't there like an H in there? Like that or something? You know what? It doesn't matter how you spell Rel. Fuck that character's name. Rel Lee Sin. Diego. We may as well include the sixes, I guess. And Wukong. 6 bans. Okay. Okay, very common ban. Jarvan. And Jarvan is like top pick. Almost top ban. Crazy times we live in here. I'm assuming this character is not being played in jungle in pro. It's just like me and a few other people. Although I hear that for a while, I don't know about now, but for a while other people started to actually do that. Jungle, what's his face? Okay. Next jungler. Okay, we're not gonna do. We don't see another one until Lee Sin. And Sejuani. And then after the, well, and Viego. So we may as well write that down. Viego. Alright. And jungle bans? Yeah, she's a ways down. Maybe we can include that. We included others. Bye. Some mid. A lot of this is just super redundant anyway. Like, it's always the top picks, the top bans. There's just like no variety in the top whatsoever. It's not like super useful information. Other than it maybe suggests the game is kind of stale. Oriana. What the hell is this guy's name? Azir. Nico. Syndra. How's this name spelled again? Syndra? Is it I or Y? This is Y, isn't it? Jace. Silas. Kali. And then Talia. So we can include one more. Ari. Put Ari in there. There we go. Oh, no wonder it's two. Never mind. We can. Fans. Hack speed bruiser with Triforce? What? Is that people are people actually doing something weird like that? Oh yeah. Let's put that over there. Is she even listed under bans somewhere? I don't think I ever listed under bans at the moment. Oh, right. I did partially do flex for. Yeah, okay. Let's finish. Yeah, because I have a partial thing, so let's just finish this off. I see what you mean. So we got to how far, Silas? Yeah, and Rel. I still need to look at what the hell they did to Rel's kit. Apparently they changed something. At some point. We'll include anything up to about, I want to say, here. So yeah, we include Wukong under Flex Ban, I guess. Hong. Really? So they were just like, we want Rail to be in the jungle for some weird ass reason. And is there a reason for this change? Did something happen in the game while I was gone? We realized no one actually likes playing Rel as a support. So here's some arbitrary jungle stats. Mid. Alright, we're on mid bands. Okay. So Nico. Oriana. Same shit. Pile. Azir. Silas. Although I have it under flex, but I'll leave it under flex, it's fine. Well, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't. Just because I would put him top doesn't... Yeah, like, because I'm trying to... Yeah. I'll put it back under mid, I think. Unless someone knows of a professional top Silas player, but... Alright, so where was I? Silas? There we go. Polly. Syndra. Hasn't been a single... Okay. Bot. Oh. Bot's technically its own category, even though it shouldn't be, because who the fuck cares about 80 carries? Picks. Okay, 80 carry. Kaisa. Zaya. I think that's how that's spelled. Why can I not remember this guy's name? Emo Boy. Man, I actually can't remember this guy's name. How was it? Felios, that's what it was. Yeah, yeah. Callista. Very... we'll include the 7s, I guess. Quick stretch. Ugh. Alright, Varus. And lastly, let's include Kate. There we go. Well, I don't know the level of skill of the tournament I'm casting, so we'll see. Like I said, I have no details on it. Alright, bot bans. Kaisa, or not Kaisa. Callista. It's interesting that it's like this band, and then... I guess it kind of makes, yeah. Zaya. So Kaisa just ends up being the thing that sneaks through. It loses a lot. It's kind of interesting. Like, or something that's actually super commonly picked. Does it have, like, the worst win ratio? I think it might be worse than Cassante's, judging by, like, the rough color distribution. I mean, if I click on it or something, I'm sure I get more info. It's not really that important. But anyway, 80 carries. It was Zaya. And then we just start getting into Caitlyn, Kate, and any more 80 carries? Kaisa. Elios. Draven, actually. Is Draven even picked? He's not. So this is like the first thing we've seen so far where the ban... I mean, I realize I'm arbitrarily cutting it off at a certain point. But, like, this is the first time where one of the top picks, or what it, like, a high ban rate does not correspond to one of the top picks. So I'm guessing it's a very specialized thing. Like, there's a couple people who are Draven mains or something. Draven's more target, but yeah, okay. So I figured it was something like that. In fact, I'm going to note that. Outlier. And Zeri. Alright, support. Picks. Rakan. Is there like an H in his name somewhere? It doesn't matter. Rakan. Okay, no, hold on a sec. I think this is the highest loss ratio. Alistair. Is it Alistair or Alistar? Rel. Is it like Rel R-H-E-L or R-E-L-L? Rel. Tana. Oh, feels like there should be an H in there. Okay, anyway. Nautilus. Was it Renat? Right, I was thinking about this. Like, there's a name that I keep calling this character that's not this character's name. I keep calling her Rentana for some reason. I don't know why. Probably because her name doesn't matter, but... Renata. I don't want to say Rentana in the tournament, so... Nautilus, where are we here? Nautilus, what's that shitty new character? What the hell is the character's name again? Milio. That is the only character in the history of League of Legends that I did not notice was released, like, at all. I didn't know this was a character until months after the fact. Out of, like... Was there just no fanfare with this release? Because usually, like, at least I'll hear something. Like, someone will come bother me. I'll be streaming, like, I don't know, Elden Ring or something. And then someone will come in, like, are you going to stream the new champions? Like, no, fuck off. I'm playing, you know, Elden Ring. But... Increased attack range? Anyway, Milio, Senna. Are we going to include anything down this low in the 5s? Why not? No, I gotta cut it off. It's fine. I know. Okay, and then bands. Alright, so do I see any bands in the top bit? No, actually Renata is... Interesting that Renata is not, like, super top priority. Well, I guess because she was banned so much. It just can't be picked that much. Very high win ratio, actually. Is that the highest win ratio? Actually, a lot of supports have very high win ratios. Interesting. Anyway, that may or may not inform someone of something. No, probably best not to read into it too much. Anyway, bans. Renata was by far the most banned. Actually, no. Okay, Rakan. When you factor in his pick rate, that's definitely the highest. Rakan. Not. Alistair. Rel. Well, I have Rel under flex, right? I just didn't realize something. Was Talia? No, Talia was picked. Okay. That's kind of it for bans, isn't it? Yeah. Then you get into like the bottom two, and then people don't bother banning that, so it makes sense. Is Talia flex? Are people playing her jungle? Yeah, yeah. There were 4 jungle picks apparently. Okay, mid bans. Oh wait, she's not even high enough to be. Or no, she should be. Where'd they cut it off? Piece is there. Did I just not include her? Or did I put her in jungle? You know, it works out perfectly then. I haven't included her yet. So she's going to fit in under... where's Talia? Talia is right there, which is after or before Rel? After. Talia. There we go. Yeah, so I guess it's what you would expect. It's just kind of boring that almost every single pick correspond, and everything that has a high pick rate also has a high ban rate. There's almost no variance whatsoever outside of extremely weird niche cases, which is why that one stood out so much. Draven, I was like, what the fuck? And like some flex pick weirdness. Yeah, these are decent notes. I'll save this. The thing is, this is Worlds, right? So it's not going to be... probably not going to correspond to the patch I'm going to be casting stuff for, but it's a good basis to work from. Just something to note. And the game's only going to change but that, you know, so much. People can pretend it's going to change, but probably not necessarily. Where am I going to save this file? Let's put it under... you know what? I'm just going to put it on my desktop. Desktop. LoL. It was 2023 Worlds pick and rates. Actually, am I done with this notepad? What else do I need to do right now? Honestly, I feel like for today, this is enough. In terms of just like raw background info things. I could try correlating this sort of stuff with patch notes to a degree. Well, it's sort of fresh in my mind. But I'm also really tired. Also, I could... so I need to also try and probably correlate this with some gameplay. I don't think Rat's going to take kindly to me streaming... I don't know. Am I allowed to... not restream, but like watch YouTube VODs of world stuff and sort of comment on it? I don't actually know. Probably not. I doubt anyone will notice, but yeah, probably shouldn't. And I also, again, need to figure out I should be writing this down, stuff I need to do. And I also need to figure out the 3 new characters a bit better. So, 3 new characters. What do common pick/bans mean for team play / gameplay loop, gameplay cycle, gameplay elements? Meta strats. What else do we want to look at? For example, what did I say? Oh yeah. Patch notes versus pick/ban. Item changes. Games? Item changes. What's another one? Watch. Replays. I think this is the gist of it. We can go with this. And I have, how many days to do this? 1, 2. So I have 3 days to do this. So yeah, we don't have to cram this all in right now. Just playing in general and sort of refamiliarizing. Not refamiliarizing, but, you know, just like getting in that league. I don't know, mindset is not the right word for it, but, you know, keeping the game. Man, I am tired. Can't find anything. That doesn't mean it doesn't exist. And it's not even like restreaming exactly. Like I'm almost certain they don't want you restreaming while it's live. Like this is more of a watch VOD and react. It's something closer to like a react content thing. Not even though it's not exactly that. I mean, I don't want to look at highlights. That doesn't do me any good at all. I might have to watch some professional stuff just off stream in my own time. I don't really want to, but I can. Okay, well. Let's go back to this for now. Yeah, I don't know what I want to do. Hold on, I'm being messaged with something. Timeout. Can you guys hear audio in the background now? I'm assuming you can't, right? You know what? Fine, I'll just deal with this. There's just not too much more I want to do today. This is a 4-hour stream. I don't know. I kind of want to keep going. Maybe I'll. You know what? No. Maybe I'll play a different game. No, time out. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Figure out what that is later. Da-da-dum, da-da-dum. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is maybe I'll swap games. Yeah, let's end the day on a relaxing note. Message redacted. I don't know what that is. Junior Dragon. Hello. Sorry, you probably said that a while ago, but are you just joining now, Grilled?
Thou art welcome any time. It is only human to commit a sin.
For shame. Yes. How dare I want to be able to pay rent? I should just starve to death and while being homeless. Hmm. Oh, my webcam is still off. It's just a black screen now. What's new? Casting gig. I just finished the League segment. I'm wondering if I should just keep streaming something else or call for. You know what? I'm getting that. Let's just end the stream instinct. Or the King 2. No, and I'm going to tell you why. It's because I shouldn't play anything after I play League, because I'm going to be in a bad mood, and I'm not going to like the game. I'm saying it for that game's sake. I'll probably give it a try after the casting gig, though, and I put this game down again until the next time I get a casting gig. I think today was productive, though, so hopefully it wasn't too boring for you guys. Like, we got some games in and, like, you know, reviewed some stuff that if you're interested in things about this game, you know, hopefully you managed to notice some stuff via me reading things that no one's usually going to read or take a look at. We'll be doing, I think we got the base groundwork down for most of the stuff. So from here on out is going to be more gameplay, more like fine-tuned inspection, like the nitty-gritty, if you will. And hey, perfect. This is like ending music. We'll do some commentary at some point. At the very least, looking at some footage. And sort of going over some, those finer details that I outlined in that notepad thing. And also, I would expect me, because I'm probably going to be starting streams early. Jesus, why is this song so loud? I would also expect me to be doing, because if I start earlier, I'll do it for, this for 4 or 5, maybe even 6 hours. And then we'll maybe swap to a different game, and I'll, end the day on like a more relaxing note. Things I'm already familiar with that I can just like go in and turn my brain off and play. Maybe. But maybe I might also just be like, fuck it, I'm done with video games for the rest of my life and stop, because League will have annoyed me. Both distinct possibilities. Anyway, I'll be back regardless. I'll be back tomorrow. Again, hopefully in the morning. Not the longest stream today, but hopefully that also means I actually stream early tomorrow. Because this has been 2 pretty late starts in a row now. But yeah. Good, because like all this League stuff is just bleeding back into my brain, even with just a few games. I feel like I'm pretty confident that I can just talk about it if I want to. Yeah, well, thanks for tuning in, everyone. I'll see you guys around. Grilled later. Hope. Everyone else. See you soon. Noriaz, goodbye. Wrong.